but she is just so elite right now.
Oh.
On top of her game.
All right, UFC strawweight title on the line. Yan Xiaonan is in white. Zhang Weili, the champion, is in the red and gold. Yan Xiaonan was actually the first female Chinese fighter signed by the UFC. She believes she has the striking advantage over the champion.
Oh, she's got a nice right hand. Oh, beautiful
nice cap kick, yep. You always wonder what Zhang Weili's approach is going to be. Last fight, it was a lot of grappling. You wonder if she's going to strike or wrestle. Might be smart to wrestle against Yan Xiaonan because right now she looks like she looks to knock her head off.
Right.
Back on the cage. Back on the cage.
Well, she showed such improvement in the Jessica Andrade fight, that KO victory. I mean, that was absolutely tremendous by Yan Xiaonan.
Body kick out of the break there for the champ. Xiaonan did acknowledge Weili as the more complete fighter, but believes that she can keep this fight on the feet tonight.
Well, Zhang Weili tried an inside-out trip when they were against the side of the octagon. Yan Xiaonan was able to defend that.
Yan Xiaonan is swinging for the fence.
Yeah, she goes after it, boy. And when you watch Zhang Weili, when she is put in a fight like that, she's more than willing to participate in the battle.
Right. Good point. Uriah Faber, Danny Castillo, Marcus Reeves, everybody else deserves so much credit for building Yan Xiaonan into a world-class championship UFC athlete. But a decidedly different test here tonight than she has faced prior.
Oh, beautiful counter. Oh, look at this. That is huge.
Well, Zhang Weili tried another inside-out trip. When you do that, you're on one foot. Yan Xiaonan just crashed into her to put her down. Now she's letting her up. Now we know Yan's preference. She wants to be on the feet.
But the fact that she can take Zhang Weili down like that is absolutely huge.
She had only taken down one of her last 5 opponents coming in, so not necessarily a huge part of her game. The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd. You got a Fall Guy, DC?
I used to have one back in the day. I'm old now. There's no reason to have one anymore.
Oh, left hook. Yan Xiaonan having tremendous results in this first round.
She's fighting a really good first round. I think her range and her height is causing Weili problems.
Also the consequences.
If she makes a mistake, Yana has made her pay to this point.
All 8 knockout wins for Yan Xiaonan have come in round 1, including her pasting of Jessica Andrade last year at UFC 288.
And she looks so composed in this shot for the title. Oh, back fist lands by Weili.
If you're Weili, though, you got to get back to that calf kick. Yan Xiaonan has not checked one.
Right on cue.
Oh, that right hand hurt Yan Xiaonan a little bit.
Oh, beautiful throw.
I really believe that was a little bit of a byproduct of the right hand that came when they came together. Yan is still shaking off the cobwebs a little bit.
Weili went for the crucifix there, prevented by Xiaonan.
Yan Xiaonan, you got to be careful not to give up her back here. She's trying to escape. Boys, you're going to have to carry the weight. I can barely talk.
Oh,
Look at this. Zhang Weili's got back.
Got to be careful with the choke here.
She got under.
It's under the net.
She's got it. She's
That was
got
tight,
it.
Joe.
She's got it.
Oh, yeah. That's real tight.
That's locked in.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to go to sleep.
12 seconds.
10 seconds. Can Yan Xiaonan survive?
She's still there now.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 1 second to go.
Wow. Oh,
She was out. She was out.
Xiaonan
Oh my God, she was out.
She got back to her
very
feet,
good.
which means the fight will continue.
Oh my God, she was out.
She was out.
She was out.
Oh my goodness, as time went on, they've got to get some water in her face right now.
She's like that.
Trying to wake her up.
She's not out.
They need to give her ice. Wow.
Wait. I can wake her up. You want me to? Okay, yeah. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
This is incredible.
Breathe.
She was out. So look at this.
She's out. Like she's out. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
She's totally limp.
Yeah, she's limp, and then she starts to get up. Because she's
But if
tough.
she
She recognizes the match is over.
She's gone.
Moves count.
She might still be out of it.
Well, she got choked out. She was in that choke deep for a good 15 seconds. Generally, you don't last 15 seconds in that choke.
No, I mean she looked out. I mean when the choke was released, she looked completely unconscious. But the thing is, such a difference between getting choked out and getting knocked out.
Yes.
When you get choked out, it's like bending a garden hose. When you straighten it out, the blood starts flowing and you wake right back up. It's not like a concussion.
It feels like he took a long nap.
But now Zhang Weili knows that she has a massive advantage on the ground. She's going to do it to her again.
Yep, jumping back on her
she's
back.
got it again.
Yep, jumping back on her back right away, as she should. Try to get back to the rear choke.
Let's see if Yan Xiaonan can defend it this time.
But Yan Xiaonan needs to give up. Go to her back.
There
Yes.
she goes.
There you go. Go to your back. Give it a mount. Do not let her.
Look at this. She's out. Elevating her. She can sneak out the back door. She's got the underhook. She's got to keep driving. Sneak out the back door. Oh, Yan. Oh, beautiful job.
Yep.
Beautiful job by Zhang Weili to turn that around.
Work your framing across her head, flatten her out. Heavy hip framing, keep your hips down. Calm and heavy.
John Wood talking his student Zhang Weili through the progressions here. 3.5 minutes to go, round 2.
Bob, too tight, I'm too wide. What the?
Got to admire the focus of Yan Xiaonan after what happened at the end of round 1 to deal with this grappling onslaught early round 2. Got to get those toes out from the fence.
All the way, carry the weight. It's okay, okay.
Well, we're seeing a giant difference in the grappling here.
Take the time.
By the champion.
And just for the record, our cut man Rudy there in between rounds just put his finger on the nose of Yan Xiaonan to try to open up the passageway. No smelling.
Yeah,
So it's just ice
Yeah, well, I had no idea. Like, how can you make her? How can you wake her up?
with ice.
But he did it because she recovered and she actually defended the right way during that last exchange.
Oh, but look at this again. Another wild scramble. Yan Xiaonan, though, doing a good job of defending herself now. She knows the consequences after what happened in that first round.
She got to be careful not to get crucifixed here.
Well, Yan Xiaonan does a really good job with her butterfly. And using that shield with that right shin. But she takes chances when she scrambles.
Yeah, like this.
Like this.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, she's
Can't get
flattened
flat
out
down.
again.
Yep.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it.
Oh, big shots raining down for the champ.
I think this is going to be it.
Keep punching. Keep punching.
Oh my goodness. Strikes landed on both sides.
I mean, Jason Herzog might be forced.
Yeah, he's going to have to be careful here. I get it. Yang Xiaonan still trying to move.
Yeah, this fight can be stopped. This fight can be stopped right now. Jason's very close.
Oh, she was losing the position.
Yang Xiaonan is so tough.
Yeah, she's
just
so
the fact that she didn't tap in that first round. You know, Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, they set the standard for the next two fights.
I'm telling you. We'll see if Yan Xiaonan can survive the final minute plus here, round 2. Zhang Weili working off of her
Arm
back.
triangle. Arm triangle here.
Oh, she's got it.
Zhang Weili, yep, it's tight. Now she's gonna get off the side.
Yang Xiaonan is she's not defending
She's in
correctly.
trouble. That's a difference in what we saw earlier.
Yeah,
This one's tight.
it's real tight. And she's not putting her head to answer the phone. Oh, she's thinking it.
She's just powering through these positions.
She's just got so much grit, man. Look at this! Unbelievable!
And now Yan Xiaonan working with Zhang Weili off of her back.
But Zhang Weili's gonna pop out the back. Oh my goodness, what a fight. What a fight. What a night.
Yeah, it's been such a great night.
Nice job by Jason Herzog handling this one. And you got to think if we do go to the cards, Yan Xiaonan nearly finished in round 1, probably on the wrong end of a 10-8. So let's not put the cart before the horse. Nice combination by Xiaonan.
And then the question becomes, how much energy did Zhang Weili waste in all these things?
And as soon as she got to her corner, her corner people grabbed her arms and started shaking them out.
Good technical advice out of that team alpha corner of Yan Xiaonan.
Yeah, they're asking her to use the side kick, that front leg side kick, and Yang Xiaonan has an excellent one to keep Zhang Weili away from her. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep. On command.
Yeah, she stands kind of bladed when she's going to show it. But when you're dealing with someone that has a really good sidekick, it's a very odd weapon. You see it a lot of times with Wonder Boy.
Oh, nice right hand.
Yeah, I feel like they believe they stung her there.
Yo, Zhang Weili's arms are fatigued. You're really seeing it in the speed of these punches. I mean, she can recover. She has incredible training. But you're seeing the result of her trying to end. Look at this.
You heard the Yan Xiaonan desperately yelling for their fighter to stay out the cage. They wanted to keep kicking here.
Yeah, but
These little kicks hurt right into the thigh.
Zhang Xiaonan is really killing those legs. Zhang Weili is definitely getting the worst of this. I mean, she's landing those to the thigh, but the ones that are hitting with the shin underneath her leg, those are a lot more powerful.
Pause in the action allows Herzog to step in. Zhang Weili back to her feet, and not a great visual there.
You know, your co-host and the good guy and the bad guy once famously said, when you try to win by knockout and you don't, you almost always lose by decision.
Yep, you get exhausted.
Yeah.
And she emptied the tank in that second round. Now, was that a 10-8 round? She obviously won round 1. She could have 3 rounds in the bank to this point.
Right, with the 10-8.
Yes.
Well, Yan Xiaonan firmly back in this fight as we cross the midpoint of round 3.
It seems like the much fresher fighter, clear mind, clear in her approach, listening to her corner.
But Zhang Weili still has pop in those kicks. And if I was in her corner, I would be telling her to use her legs more. Throw those kicks. Her arms might be exhausted, but the kicks are still coming full speed.
They both landed, but it looked like Zhang Weili took the worst of that.
Yeah, it looks like she got hurt.
Look at that.
Xiaonan
Desperation.
gets her down.
Yeah, we just caught that replay in our isolation monitor. Both fighters landed hard shots. Zhang Weili closes the guard here under 90 seconds, round 3 of a possible 5. Alex Pineda, Jamal Hill waiting in the wings.
This fight is getting very interesting.
Yes, it is. And if you are Zhang Weili's corner, you are not loving the way that your fighter looks right now.
You just have to admire the grit of these two young women. I mean, just incredible. Beautiful sweep.
Just a great fighting instinct there by Xiaonan.
In the biggest fight of her life, Xiaonan is rising to the occasion.
There can be no doubt.
There's that side kick again.
And I'm being told John Wood is saying no kicks to Zhang Weili as she throws one there to the inside of that lead leg of Xiaonan.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, especially because she's shorter. And in the boxing, Xiaonan is the one that's really winning the exchanges. And the kicks are such a massive part of Zhang Weili's game.
I think she just thinks she's exhausted. Oh, look at that takedown attempt. Nice knee to the body by Xiaonan.
Did have a 5-round majority decision win over Mackenzie Dern back in 2022. Round 4, Dean Thomas, what do you have?
John Wood is right. Weili Zhang should not be kicking these low kicks right now because it takes her too long to get back into position. And that's the reason why she's getting countered. It just takes her too long to get back in position. If she's going to kick, she should kick high to keep their hands up of Yan. But the low kicks, she's just getting countered.
I was once told when I was training, hard high kicks can get defended, not countered. So I think that's what Dean and Wood are alluding to, because right now, those low kicks are making her, or she's making her pay.
Crushing right hand a moment ago by Xiaonan.
John Wood told Zhang Weili,
Again, she threw low and she got countered.
every time.
That was a perfect example of that.
Perfect example.
Yan Xiaonan's execution of what her corner has asked her to do has been spectacular.
And that was a beautiful right-left that she just landed, as the corner called for. In between rounds, they were talking about the right hand and the left hook, and she just landed both of them. There's a beautiful shot. Oh,
Her hips are too high, though.
she wound up on the
Yep.
back.
Xiaonan's hips were way too high. She tried to step over. She made a mistake there trying to step over.
But she seems like she's fresher.
But she's so much fresher. She's isolating the hand, going to her wizard now. She's back up to her feet. Oh, she got rotated down though.
Hard knee by Zhang Weili. Happy to be grappling again.
Zhang Weili is looking at this clock right now going, please let me keep some top control. Let me find a way to put this round in the bank so I am sure that I can win this fight, because right now the momentum has shifted so much in Yan Xiaonan's corner. It's unbelievable. from where this fight started. Xiaonan seemingly finished at the end of round 1,
Literally
dominating in round 2 to where she's now.
Zhang Weili 4 of 7 on her takedown attempts thus far.
Zhang Weili doing a really good job controlling the right wrist of Yan Xiaonan. Yan needs to get that left elbow back under to try to catch an underhook as she rotates back towards Zhang Weili. That will present an opportunity for Weili to step over into the mount, but it will get her off of her back in this stalling position, almost.
Wrist control on that right arm for Zhang Weili. A few strikes being mixed in here.
She pulled the cage to rotate herself around a little bit.
She's done it before. She did it earlier in the fight, and Jason Herzog reprimanded her at the end of the last round.
But I mean, this is ideal for Zhang Weili. Spending time in time, landing punches. She flattens her out again. I mean, this is a great bounce back round by Zhang Weili.
Huge bounce back round.
Don't kick it, yo. There you go. But I need a hard donkey kick.
And looking at that control time there. In her best rounds, they are spending a lot of time grappling. Because she's the better grappler, especially when she's on top and she can stop the first move.
Xiaonan has pushed hard here defensively, but as yet unable to escape. Nice shots here by Zhang Weili. Nice job by the champ, sort of flipping the recent script here, round 4.
Especially after getting dropped to start the round.
Some swelling around that right eye of the challenger.
She's just gonna hang on here for the last 5.
All right, 20 minutes down, 5 to decide it. You know what it is, round 5. Brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now.
And you're getting the bat position, okay? Do not grab the cage. Do you understand? Yes? Thank you.
So Jason Herzog just said that if you do it again, I'm taking away a point and you're getting a bad position. So whatever she did to grab the fence, he put her back to where they were before she did it.
Well, we saw it right here, and then you said you saw it earlier in the fight, so that one was very clear that she used it to rotate herself.
Yeah, she used it at the end of the third as well. She was just using it to hold on. Oh. At the end of the third, she was just using it to hold Zhang Weili against the cage.
Beautiful head kick early, round 5 from Zhang Weili. Now going high with those kicks. Nice entry to get her 5th takedown of the fight.
Now here Yan Xiaonan has a chance. She's got to get up on her elbow. Right now she's on a single leg. She's got to turn her hips back towards the mat.
Yeah, she seems
trying
a
to
little
wrestle
lost.
a single. Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
She's got to try to flip her hips to wrestle the single leg. You don't hook the legs of your opponent unless you're going to try to sweep across your back. But that's much more difficult. Oh, she did it.
She did it.
That's because Weili tried to step over into the mount.
Well, also, Yan Xiaonan has really good butterflies. She's very good at elevating from the bottom.
John Wood looking for another takedown here. Could be one takedown away from potentially retaining this title. But if you wondered as to whether or not Yan Xiaonan was ready for this showcase in prime time, she's answered a lot of questions tonight.
That's what I was going to say,
yeah,
John.
no question.
When she was named the #1 contender, there were people that go, oh, well, really? No, she's as good as I advertised. She belonged here, and she's done a really good job.
If she can tighten up her grappling.
That's the problem. She's such a glaring hole, right?
Yes. Almost spun out of it. Almost.
But like right here, this is where she would need to improve. Building steps to get away from people, because when she gets flattened out, she doesn't seem to have any answers. Now, that could be due to the fact that she's in there with the best in the world.
Yes.
Zhang Weili is an amazing grappler in her own right, but you're judging her based on her being one of the best in the world herself.
But again,
and right now, that's what's separating her from Zhang Weili.
yes, and DC, you've talked about this so many times. Even if she loses here, she's going to get the rub. She'll be a much better fighter now. And now also knowing that she's in there against one of the best of all time, and she's done an amazing account.
Especially after what Zhang Weili did to Amanda Lemons.
Yes.
And it's seeming like she was going to run away from the division. Yan Xiaonan goes in there, drops her 3 times, I think, over the course of the fight, and gave Weili some very worrisome moments through the mid part of this fight. But as most champions do, Zhang Weili was able to right the ship, and now she's cruising again.
And use her full set of skills. The difference is how well-rounded Zhang Weili is and how she's able to adjust.
Yep, and Yan Xiaonan acknowledged as much all week.
But that's what makes her so dangerous. With all those skills, natural gifts that she has, her ability to work hard, it's all the skills that she has developed over the course of his career. Especially while competing at the highest level.
Yan Xiaonan, if she can keep rotating towards her left, if Zhang Weili doesn't have the strength to hold her in here, she might be able to pop out of this. Nope, not anymore. Now she got the hooks.
Zhang Weili also finding maybe a second wind or those tank reserves in these championship rounds.
Incredible conditioning that she has.
Final minute.
Man, she drained herself early in the fight.
Dude.
So this might be the one time where Chael P. Sutton was wrong.
Yeah.
Guy's right a lot.
He would never tell you he was wrong, though. Now, you know, Zhang Weili did a great job late of stopping, fighting the explosions of Yan Xiaonan. She just followed. If you want to go left, I'll follow you left and beat you to the next position. I'm not going to resist everything, because in resisting everything, I've lost. Last 2 rounds, she's done a really good job of managing Yan Xiaonan, and she won both of those rounds handily.
And there's your final horn. Their lives inexorably linked forever. Zhang Weili and Yan Xiaonan go the 25-minute distance in this historic first matchup of 2 Chinese fighters competing for UFC gold.
What a display of heart and determination by both women. I mean,
unreal.
That was a war.
Zhang Weili, title potentially hung in the balance. Middle of that fight, came on strongly.
Now, this is the craziest moment of the fight. She was not tapping. In the end of the round, she is out cold. Zhang Weili pushes her off, and for a minute, we thought maybe the fight was over.
Right. Yeah, you can't be saved by the bell, but she got back to her feet.
And here's the second round. Arm triangle, almost put out again, but managed to rotate her way out of it. Just with grit. What a fight. And here's that side kick that they were calling for from Yan Xiaonan. She hit it with the toes instead of the heel, but still, tremendous.
Beautiful job there. And look, Yan Xiaonan doesn't get this opportunity if Rudy, the cut man, doesn't do such a great job. He just came over and said, you press your finger at the base of the nose, and it opens up the breathing. So when somebody gets dropped or hurt, that's what happens. So he gave her an opportunity. But right here, Zhang Weili late took over in the fight. Takedown after takedown, top control.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-45 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Magnum Weili.